Hello and welcome to another episode of our crazy road trip. You join us as we're leaving Romania and heading into Bulgaria. Now this is going to be our last country before we turn around and come back again, but we have got a plan to stay here for a few days. This is us getting through the border, paying the toll for the bridge, and then we shall crack on with the video. So let's have that intro video again. And here we are on the bridge to Vidin. Our plan for today is to drive probably about halfway across Bulgaria, but we are going to make a couple of stops on the way. So let's crack on with the video, and I'm sure we'll see our first stop momentarily. And we are in Bulgaria. So we've literally just crossed the bridge to Vidin and we found a little shopping area. So we're going to have a little look around, see what things are like. It seems a bit more modern than Romania did, but I don't know whether that's because we've come to a bigger area. But if I show you around here, you've got optometrist type place, drugstore type thing, Boots equivalent, kids shops, other shops. Got some Pepco, Sinsay, all sorts of shops, and I believe that one over there is a big supermarket, a German brand. Is that where she is? So we're going to have a look around. Let's have a look in some shops. So first thing Eunice wanted was kids' clothes. She loves buying clothes for the kids. So we've come into Pepco. All the usual stuff. Bottles and kids' clothes. I mean, prices seem pretty cheap. Bowls and things for like €2. Because I believe they're about to switch over to the euro, so they've got a rule in that everything has to be priced in both, so that when they switch, the price can't shoot up afterwards. So, like kids t-shirt, at the moment, €5.50 or €2.81. So I think it's from January. They're switching to euros. But if you know that it's €2.81, it's €5.50, then they can't afterwards go, oh no, it's now going to be twice the price. They already have to have figured that in. Yeah. Seems like a decent store. Got the Hot Wheels. Kids' toys. Let's see what else we can find. And so we move on. Kaufland. This is a large German supermarket. Let's pop her over here. I'm going to have a look around, see how much stuff is, get a couple of bits for the camping. Yeah, see what we get. And the found my section. Now, I've heard of this stuff, never had it. The bison grass vodka. Yes, that does say €8.69 for a bottle. See the whiskies and stuff if I can. Toshin American Oak Special Edition with 2 glasses for €27. Having picked up a few supplies, we then hit the road again. And as you can see, we were following along next to the river for a bit, and then it soon got into the countryside. So there was a lot of very similar countryside, but some random statues and nice little towns as we travelled along. Now, the next stop we were going to was probably halfway, so a quarter of the way across Bulgaria, halfway of our journey for the day. And we were going to a restaurant that had been recommended to us by someone we knew that had been to Bulgaria before. So let's see if it was worth the journey most of the way across Europe to go to a restaurant. Why not?
Someone's a bit worried about what's on the pizza, even though it's mostly cheese, pepper, and peppers. What have you got to drink?
To drink?
No, we're going to tell me.
Oh, he's so...
No, come on, tell us.
I'm going to tell. Watermelon.
Is it Coca-Cola?
Watermelon. Melon.
Iced tea?
Iced tea.
Good job.
Yeah.
I've got a peach iced tea, and you've got a beer. Just some pizza, Bubba. You got water, yeah, pizza?
Hello.
Alright.
So we've been told to come to this place because someone else had been in and they said it was good. So we've ordered a mixture, we've got pizza, and this is a perfecto flatbread because the place is called Perfecto. And it is covered in meats and chips and onions.
He's got pork, chicken, bacon, and then salady stuff.
It is large. I mean, the pizza that had been started for eating, that's a medium. It's the size of a plate. This is what they call their mixed grill. You got chicken, pork, peppers, onions, mushrooms,
Bacon bits as well.
probably bacon bits, and a hand, obviously, because someone wants on the camera. Yes, there you go. Hello. Eating his flatbread with meats.
The portions
No.
are much bigger than you
Chicken.
expect.
Yeah. I mean, the price-wise is what makes you think you're going to get smaller portions. I mean, that flatbread, how much was it? It was like 6-7 quid or something.
Yeah.
Well, I know half a litre of beer was 5 lev, and it's 2 lev.
It's 17 lev, so if you have
17 lev.
8 to 9 pounds.
So, yeah, but then it's less
And it's
so
got pork, serving sausage, smoked bacon, chips, onion jus, and flatbread.
and that's pretty much 7 quid.
And that was £12.
This one's about 12 quid.
And he's got all the mixture of the meats.
This is
So what
about
more
£2,
would you get?
and the pizza was about 6-7 quid as well.
That's a medium piece.
And that's a medium. Let me get closer to show how big it is. It's the size of a small family. But we'll total this all up at the end and let you know. So, we've now disrupted the ambience of this restaurant, having kids. I don't think people minded, but they are noisy when they want to be, and we've been in the car quite a lot today, so yeah, they've been a bit noisy in there. A few screams and running around. But we had way too much food.
I just got some.
And Rafa's now dropping some paint. Don't worry, leave it. So, we've left probably half a pizza, which we'll see if we can take with us. We've eaten most of the other 2 dishes. Just a couple of bits, yeah, but it was really good. And Rafa was polishing off a bit of chocolate cake in his iced tea, but don't worry, he did share his chocolate cake. So we then headed off on our last leg of the journey for today. As you see, us driving through the outskirts of Veliko Tarnovo. It was a fairly built up city, but had some old sections and new. As you can see, one of the old golden arches of McDonald's there. However, there are only about 3 or 4 McDonald's in the whole of Bulgaria, so whether it was a good idea to be staying so close to one, I don't know. Had some different things on the menu though, I can tell you. So, as you can see, it was getting on in the day, and of course, good old Soviet era car ahead of us. I believe it was a Lada. So there's a fair few of them still on the road, but we're soon getting to our campsite for the night. So we finished having our dinner at that place. It was very nice, and then we've made the short hourish drive over to Veliko Tarnovo, and we have come to a campsite. Kind of has 2 names, Camping Dragievo or Camping Veliko Tarnovo. So Eunice has just gone to get us checked in, and then hopefully we'll find out where we're parking up. Check back soon. By this time we were fairly expert at getting the tent set up. We'd done it a few times, so we thought we'd do a bit of a fast playthrough of us putting it up for our stay for the night. Obviously by this time we had figured out who was doing what and who was keeping an eye on the kids at what moment. But yeah, it was a fairly easy tent to put up. We used it and put it up and down most nights, and yeah, quite comfortable too. Give props to Direct 4x4 for their rooftop tents. I believe they do quite a range of them now, so give them a look if you're interested in one. And success! And we were ready to jump in the tent and have a look out on this lovely sunset as we thought about getting some rest. But then it would soon be the next day and we'd be up and at 'em again. Good morning from Veliko Tarnovo. We're all set up at the campsite, and the only downside I got with this campsite so far is the nature. Yes, lots of wasps, and last night lots of moths. I mean, even as I sit here now, there's wasps attacking the fly spray of all things. Let's see if I can get this one there. He's having a go anyway. There's one behind us as well, or not. Whether you could see them or not, I don't know. But there does seem to be a lot of them. Always buzzing around. Very hot morning. It's still early-ish, mid-morning, and it's already fairly warm. Trying to find shade, but the family all want to go in the swimming pool, so we are going to go over and have a swim and then see where the day takes us. We're going to have a bit of a relaxed day today, I think, because we've done a lot of travelling, as you know, from so far in this journey. And wasp again. And yeah, I think we just deserve a bit of a chilled day, so we'll get some footage of the campsite, and then maybe tomorrow we'll get off into the city itself, or maybe go somewhere else. I'm not sure yet. We haven't really made a plan. But yeah, we've got another 5 nights here, I think, before we set back off again on our way back. Some of the same places on the way back, but some of them are going to be different, and hopefully vary it up. I mean, the ones that are the same, I'll try and get some different stuff around them, and then the ones that are different will obviously be different. So try and show you a bit more of the journey, a bit of the countryside. I mean, I don't know if you can see through there, we've got quite the view out. Because on this site we're here for a few days. We've put up there's actually a drive away awning thing on on that side you can attach it to a car, but here it just wasn't going to work out that well, and to be honest it works just a little gazebo. But yeah, we've got fields on that side of us too. So the problem though, you're in that much nature, you end up with the natural things like wasps and flies and moths. And so yeah, we're gonna see what the site's like today, go for a swim. They've got a little cafe bar bit here and all the rest of it, so we'll show you around later on, I'm sure. Also give you a little bit of a tour of the tent. I don't know whether we've done that yet, but yeah, make sure you know what it's like to have a rooftop tent and whether it's useful or not. But yep, time to get my trunks on and get swimming. And we did indeed reward ourselves with a relaxing day by the pool. It had been a lot of travelling up to this point, and it was very nice to just sit and relax and have a bit of a holiday, shall we say, from the travelling. Now this is the location of the campsite. As you can see, fairly well surrounded by fields, and that's the local village just up the road. Didn't really look around that very much, there didn't seem to be a lot there, but as you can see, this is probably why we were so inundated with the wasps and all the natural beings. But we got by in the end. And now you get a nice view of the actual campsite itself. As you can see, fairly busy for its size, but it's not the biggest campsite I've ever seen, but it's very nice and friendly, the people who run it. And you can see the pool, changing rooms and that down the bottom left, and the house with the cafe and things up the top. There we go, our first full day in Bulgaria. As you may be able to tell, caught the sun a bit. We basically stayed at the campsite today as our rest day. Sort of have a chill out, spent a lot of time in the pool, chilling out around the pool, met some other English people, and they're here visiting family. But yeah, there's a nice site it is for that. They got a little bar type cafe thing here, and for dinner this evening we ordered in because the campsite has a deal with a local restaurant, which is useful. Obviously it's a little bit expensive because it's being sent in from somewhere that probably doesn't normally send in, but yeah, had a local style pizza and some grilled meats and some chips and stuff. It was nice, wasn't too expensive, probably getting on for UK prices, but as an option. Then it got us through the evening, saved us packing the rooftop off and heading out. Nice pool here, really big, nice and cool. It's sort of quite often you want a hot pool for swimming in, but here you really want a cool pool because you get so hot, you just want to be able to dump yourself in there and chill out a bit. Yeah, the facilities here are good. The campsite. We don't seem to have as many moths tonight. I don't know if we just had a bad night last night, or we were the only people left with a light on, so they came over here. But yeah, wasps do seem to be an issue during the day, but they seem to be site-wide. We figuring out some homemade remedies to keep them away from us. Some people had some mint essence spray or something, and they said that was working, and Eunice looked up and found out that vinegar can be quite a good thing, but don't want to spray that around us rather than on us. Don't really want to smell of vinegar all day, do you? But yeah, it's the only downside really is the wasps. So it's a decent site, nice people, cheap enough. I think prices are that little bit more because it's a campsite, but it's what people are like, and I think it's about €2 for the beer or whatever. But yeah, it was a good day. Good to have a good chill out. Now it's time to rest up for the night and be ready for the morning, where we're gonna, I believe, head into Veliko Tarnovo, the city, and have a look around. There's supposedly an old town and a new town, so I might try and have a look at both, see what's there. Yeah, maybe get a souvenir or something, but probably have to go to a supermarket again, pick up some more evening meal stuff, unless we end up eating out while we're there. But yeah, we shall see what happens tomorrow when we get there. So for today, it's good night. I'll leave you with a sneak peek of Veliko Tarnovo, and hope you join us again for the next video.